This is unbelievable. I don't even know where to begin, but I'll just say, I'll give you fair warning. Not the Van Halen album, the best Van Halen album for me, but fair warning, this is going to be long. I'm sure you can, well, not I'm sure. Obviously, you can see how long it is now. I know right now it's going to be long. This is a long story, and there's a lot of subplots, as Mike Pratt likes to call them, and a lot of crap. All good in the end, but what a crazy journey this thing has been. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to call this video. I guess when you see this, you're going to see what it's called, and I'll know, because I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I don't think it's I want to talk about this album. Not quite. It is an unboxing, but I'm not sure. So whatever the video title is, when you see this, when it goes up, I don't know what it is, because this is going to be a surprise. Now, to start at the beginning, about I guess about a month ago. No, before that, let me go back. I'm really behind on my videos now. I've had no internet now for 4 days. For me, in this video right now, it's Tuesday, early afternoon. I haven't had internet since Friday late morning. My internet went out at 11:36 in the morning on Friday. I was working, and it hasn't returned since. I'll try to keep that story short. After about 2 days of crap dealing with the cable company, without saying a single word in person, this was all done through text and messaging and waiting. After 2 full days, this started on Friday morning, as I said. On Sunday, they sent the message saying, because you have been without internet for so long at this point, we are upgrading your status to top priority. It took them 2 days to say it's top priority. Then, in their words, or in their, I guess their system, top priority means, and they said on Sunday, this is already 2 full days without internet, your problem will be dealt with in 24 to 48 hours. This now, Tuesday, has been more than 48 hours from the time they upgraded it to priority. 4 full days without internet, which means I can't work. And if I can't work, I can't make money. It also means I can't upload videos. I've got kind of a backlog. By the time you see this, this is the third one I've got in the queue. I've got, I went swimming, did a hike down at the river on Sunday, which is rare, to the Sunday. Then yesterday I went swimming down somewhere else, went to another river, went to another water park to go swimming for the day. That was Monday. So by the time you see this, those videos will be up. Anyway, I'm behind. I can't stand this cable company. I thought Mix-Up was bad, trying to send back that Metallica 72 Seasons record. This is much, much worse. 4 days without internet, and not any real form of apology or compensation, which means I've also by Friday afternoon, I burned all my mobile data, so I also have no mobile data on my phone. So I can use it only for WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. That's it. I can't use it for YouTube. Can't use it for Wikipedia. Can't use it for blabbermouth.net. Can't use it for porn. I wouldn't do that anyway. But I can't. I have no internet. I don't know how else to say it. So, and that kind of factors into this. So going back to, I think it was the end of April, I got a message. There's a guy that follows me on Instagram, and if you would like to, I've said this before a couple of times, it's not a big deal. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Danbowski Mexico, all one word. Danbowski, like my channel here, Danbowski Mexico, all one word, if you want to follow me on Instagram. So a guy that follows me on Instagram and subscribes to me on YouTube, his name is Miguel, and he lives out there or up there or down there, wherever you want to put it into perspective from. He lives in California. And he sent me a message at the end of April and said, hey, can you give me a mailing address? I've got some stuff I want to send you. Now, a quick bracket from that. I had mentioned this to a couple of people. One was Lily, my ex-wife, and I mentioned it to another friend of mine. And I said at this point, I said, would you have given, just out of curiosity, I said, would you have given your address to a stranger? They both said no. They said, no, I don't think so. I did. I think, what is the worst that's going to happen? The guy is going to not send me. He's going to get my address and then not send it, like he was trolling me. It's kind of like Jerry Seinfeld says when he was eating food from hotel trays that were left outside hotel rooms. I guess when he was poor and starting out, and he said, are people going to try to poison a comedian? Why not eat it? So I gave him my address. Now, and I told him, don't tell me what it is. Thank you, but don't tell me what it is. I want it to be a surprise. So he said, okay. And I said, but just do me a favor. Let me know when you send it so I can kind of get an idea of when to watch for it. And so he said, okay, give me a week or two, something like that. And I'll send it and I'll let you know. So I think it was on May 5th or 6th. He sent me a message. He said, "Hey," he took a photo of the package at the post office, all wrapped up and everything. And here's a little preview. So he sent that. He sent the picture. He said it's on its way. So I was very, very thankful. Every time I think we had any communication, I was very, very thankful. And I didn't, when he sent me the package, I made a point to not look at it, what it was, nothing. So he sent me the tracking like a couple days later, and it had, I think, arrived in Mexico within 4 days or something. And I thought, oh, cool, it'll be here like tomorrow or the next day or something. And it didn't come. And I looked at the tracking, and it went all over the United States, and it got to Mexico within 3 days. It went from Los Angeles to San Francisco to somewhere else, all within a day, 2 days. Then it got to Mexico. Then for like 9 days, once it arrived in Mexico, nothing. Just no movement. It said arrived in Mexico and it's at customs. 9 days went past, and there was nothing. And I thought, oh, this is a classic Mexican crap. And now usually I get stuff from Amazon fairly regularly. I get stuff from AliExpress semi-regularly, and I get occasional things from other places once or twice a year. And I kind of know how it works. I know the steps. It left the post office, it went to the warehouse, it went to the sorting facility. It's en route. It arrived here. Now it's being sorted. It's here. Then it arrives in Mexico. Then it goes through customs. Then it gets to the distribution center in Cuernavaca. Then it gets to the post office in Cuernavaca. Then it goes out for delivery. I kind of know the stages. So the last update I saw was May 17th, which was Wednesday last week. And it said that it was in Estado de Mexico, which is a state. It's not a state where I live, but it's another state in Mexico. So I thought, this was after like 9 days of non-movement. So I thought, okay, if it's in Estado de Mexico, the next move will be maybe that day or the next day. It's on its way to the sorting facility or the mail facility in my city. And then it's going to move to the post office in my city, and then it's going to come to me. I thought it would take a couple of days. And then on Friday, which was May 19th, last Friday, I checked the tracking again, I think on Friday late afternoon. And the most recent update, it said we attempted, this was all done through the USPS, the US Postal Service. It said we attempted to deliver your package today, Friday, May 19th at 3:14 p.m. And which I knew was not true because I was home all day. At that point, my internet had been out for about 4 hours, and I was kind of under the impression that I was waiting for a phone call for them to fix it or for me to talk to them. So I waited at home. I didn't leave my house all day Friday. And I have these big windows here, and I get stuff all the time. I never miss anything, never, ever, ever, because I'm in front of the window all day. And if I'm in the bathroom or in the shower, eating, cooking, doing whatever, and I don't actually see the guy, they would always call and say, hey, I'm outside your house. There's a package here. Never got anything. I thought, this is bullshit. The guy wasn't here at all. So then I thought, well, I guess, now there was nothing else. It didn't say you can pick it up. It didn't say we're going to try again tomorrow. We're going to try again Monday, because I don't know if they delivered on Saturday. Now, it was sent through USPS. Probably Miguel is the only guy who's watching this. So it was sent through USPS, and then it gets to Mexico, and then Mexico takes over. Now, I don't know that Mexico, the mail system Mexico, I don't know if they deliver on Saturdays or not, but I thought they did, and I think they did. I think most places do. Amazon delivers on Sunday too. So I waited around. I thought, no, I want to wait and receive this package on Saturday. So again, now normally I also would have worked Saturday, and I didn't because I still had no internet. And so I stayed at home all day. And Lily had sent me a message asking me if I wanted to go out. She had some things to do, just stuff. And if I wanted to come, like, hey, I'm up for some stuff, like Ramon, the pool boy in Seinfeld. Yeah, I'm up for some stuff. And I would never refuse an invitation to just get out of the house and do something. But I said, no, I don't want to leave because they tried to deliver this package yesterday, the day before Friday. Who knows if they try to deliver it again and I'm not here? Who knows what's going to happen? So I said, no, thanks, but I'll stay at home. So I didn't work all day. My internet never got fixed. And the package never came on Saturday. I thought, man, so what? It's coming Monday now? And yesterday, as I said, yesterday was Monday in my time. And I was going out to swim down to the river and then to a water park and swimming. So I thought, I'm not canceling that. And I asked my neighbor, could you just keep an ear out and an eye out if somebody comes to deliver something, if you could sign for it or send me a message or something. She said, okay. And was out all day yesterday, Monday, got home, nothing here. My neighbor didn't say anything. And then Lily came again to go do some stuff. And she came to pick me up after I got home. I was out all day. I got home at like 5 o'clock or 5:30 or something, out in the heat all day, 37, 38 degrees, swimming, walking, and I got home. And so I went out with Lily. And as I went outside, she came to pick me up. As I went outside, I noticed a piece of paper that caught my eye. And it was kind of in, you know how leaves and paper and stuff, how sometimes it swirls and that kind of collects in a corner? This was in the corner outside of it's hard to describe what the outside of my house is like. It's not, if you've ever been to Mexico, it's not a traditional door. People don't come and knock on your door. I have kind of like a gate outside. So this piece of paper, I noticed it was like a piece of paper like this, and it was sitting there, and I picked it up, and right away I could see that it had been wet. You know how when paper gets wet, it's kind of like a heavy stock paper, not cardboard. You know when paper gets wet, it gets kind of undulated, and then when it dries, it gets kind of crispy and hard. So I picked it up, and it was like that. And it was a note from the post office saying that they had a package for me, and it was stamped and dated May 19th, the Friday. So this was yesterday, May 22nd. So it had been sitting there for 3 days because it did rain on Sunday. So it sat there in the rain. I can't believe it didn't blow away. So I thought, man, these dicks apparently tried to deliver it on Friday, deliver it, but all they did really was leave the notice here. There's no way they knocked. They sure didn't call. They didn't yell out my name. Nothing like that. Which I guess was not and I don't care in terms of waiting because I couldn't have got it. Maybe if I had seen it on Friday, I guess I could have picked it up Saturday. Yeah, I guess I could have avoided that. Which then, as I think now, would have been a problem as I continue the story. Yeah, it wouldn't have, I guess today would have been realistically the earliest I could have got it, which I did. So now the shitty thing was, it said that I owe 670 pesos in customs. I have to pay 670 pesos to pick this up, which is close to $40 US, 38, 39, 40, somewhere around there, dollars US. And I thought, this is garbage. Now I appreciate Miguel sending this unsolicited, nothing, not super nice guy, and not his fault. But I thought, why do I have to pay to pick something up that was a gift? This was not something coming from, and I have had to pay before for things like Amazon. Obviously, Amazon doesn't send gifts, and they're a big company, so they have to they have to follow the law. So I had to pay 670 pesos in customs, which is that's kind of a lot of money. These records that I've been buying lately have been 450 to 600. So this is like that's more than my internet is $550 a month, which I'm going to be canceling very shortly. So this is more than a month's internet. Anyway, so I had never talked to Miguel before, only texting. I called him last night to kind of thank him and explain to him what was happening, because I had sent him a message on Friday saying, you know what, they claimed that they tried to deliver your package that you sent to me, but and I told him the story that I just told. And so I called him yesterday. We spoke on the phone. Actually, we tried doing video chat both on Instagram and WhatsApp. For some reason, it didn't work. So we spoke on the phone, old style. Great conversation. I think we talked for over an hour and a half. And so I explained to him everything that happened. Now, he didn't tell me what was in this box. But as soon as I saw it, now obviously you can see that it's records. And I didn't want to read anything here because I don't know. I don't think he put any description on it of what the records are. But he told me last night, he gave me a little clue that it was records, and this is very obvious, but I don't know what the records are. So my plan today was, and I still can't work, this is 4 days in a row now. I wouldn't have worked Sunday or Monday, but I did lose work. I would have worked Friday, Saturday, and today. So I'm losing a lot of money by not working. So I thought I may as well be productive, and this is very heavy. This is 7 pounds, 4 ounces. I have no idea what that is in kilos. I think that's 3.5 kilos, something like that. So I told Miguel last night, I said, okay, I'm going to go pick it up this morning. I woke up today around 6 a.m., went out for breakfast, went to the post office to pick it up. I thought I'd go to the post office, pick it up. That's the end of it. I've got my package. That's it. But no, because this is Mexico and nothing is that easy. So I went to the post office and I gave them the piece of paper that they had left for me on Friday. Are you enjoying this story as much as I am telling it? And I gave them the piece of paper, and she went and she came back with the package, and I knew right away that it was records. I could see it's a square box. And so I had the money out, and she said, you have to go. There was a form stuck in here, attached to here, and she gave it to me. She said, you have to go take this and pay it at the bank, and then bring the receipt for the payment back. Which I knew that works in Mexico, and I'd forgotten about that. I haven't done that for a long time, because in Mexico, there's no trust with money. You can't just pay somebody directly. You have to pay, everything goes to a bank. When I did all my immigration stuff years and years ago, every payment I made was not directly to immigration, not even directly to the government. I had to go pay it at the bank and then take the receipt from the bank to immigration. But first of all, you have to go to immigration to get the form to give it to the bank. And I walked to the post office. It's about an hour walk. And it's probably 32 degrees. And I walked down there. That's no problem. Got to the post office, only to be told I had to go to a bank, and it had to be a specific bank, Bancomer, or I think Santander. I went to Bancomer. I had to then walk to the bank. How long do you think I was waiting at the bank to pay this? Because however long you're thinking, it was longer. Banks here are a joke. Banks are... It's like they I don't know, first of all, I don't know why, I do know why people go to banks. In Canada, and I guess in the US and in most of the world, what need is there to physically go into a bank? Doesn't everybody do everything online or by the app or something? So I go into the bank, and the way banks work here, this is so stupid. If you've never been to Mexico, or if you don't know this, you're going to be blown away. I know nobody's listening to this. There's like a hostess there. It's like a girl at a restaurant. Sorry, a woman at a restaurant. And she stands there, and there's like a little screen with the touchpad. And she says, what is your business here today? And I say, I'm making a payment. And so she taps whatever it is on the screen to make a payment. And she asks, are you a customer here or not? And I said, no. Because if you're a customer, you get priority. So they print you a little ticket. And I was 8027 was my number. What a waste this is. They must print hundreds of tickets. What a waste of paper. So then you go in and you wait. Now, the waiting area at the bank, I've never seen this. I haven't been into a bank in Mexico for years. You go into a bank, and there were 75 seats. Yes, I counted. And it was easy to count. There were banks of 3, and there were 3 rows. So there was 72, and then there was one extra bank of 3. So there were 75 chairs, probably about 40 people waiting. And that was really weird. Typically, you would see the teller's windows in front of you like this, but instead they have this giant wall in the bank colors, and it has the bank logo on it there. Long wall, like longer than a city bus, like a coach. Longer than that, and you can't see the tellers. So when your number comes up, you have to stand up and you have to walk around the wall, and then you see all the tellers. The tellers are behind bulletproof glass. In banks in Canada, you walk in, it's like an office. They're just sitting there. They're wearing shirts, like t-shirts or polo shirts or something. They get free pizza sometimes. Very, very different experience. Banks are very serious places. You're not allowed to wear hats or sunglasses in the bank. It used to be they didn't let you use your phone. They seem to be okay with that now. So now I know the wedding. I'm obsessed with time and numbers. I love to count. My brother used to call me Rain Man because I love all this. And I knew what time I started to wait there because I was kind of giving Miguel live updates. I said, I'm at the post office now picking it up. And then I said, I have to go to the bank. So I sent him a message at 10:20 saying, look at the line at the bank. I took a picture of it and I had sent that. So I'd been there for a minute. So I get to the bank at like 10:19. I ended up waiting 43 minutes. This trip to the bank, all it was to make a payment. Took 43 minutes out of my day. And I guess out of everybody else's day too. It was 41 minutes of waiting. The process to pay took 2 minutes. I went up to the window. I gave her the sheet. I said, I need to make this payment. And she said, is it for customs? I said, yes. She took it. She did whatever she had to do. I gave her 2 500 peso bills. They put them in the money counter. Like even just 2 bills, they put in the money counter. She gave me my change. I don't know if I had to sign for it or something, and I was out of there. So 41 minutes waiting to do a 2-minute process. And then I had to go back to the post office and I waited in line again. I had waited maybe 10 minutes at the post office in the first place. This whole thing took so much more time than I would ever think. Mexico is the most fucked place, so inept, inefficient. And I was thinking when I was in the bank, and I've thought this before, I was probably the only person in the bank that was bothered by this. Like I was looking around going, probably everybody heard me like giving these exasperated sighs and looking at my watch and probably everybody else is like, oh yeah, it's the bank guy. What do you want? Anyway, so I went back and I got it and I do have it here. Now, when I did look at it, holy shit. Miguel paid, this is in US dollars. He paid $98 US to send this to me. Oh, and now I should also say, when I told him about that I had to pay the 670 pesos, he sent that to me, and I feel really, really bad about that now. I had no idea that he spent $100, $99 on shipping, and so he offered to pay for that the customs fee, this 670 pesos, about $40. So what unbelievable that this guy is so friendly. He doesn't know me, but just again, I thank him again and again and again. But first of all, I should also not. First of all, that ship sailed a long time ago. I can't believe that anybody is sending me something. It honestly makes me feel very, very warm inside that somebody would be so nice. And another friend of mine sent something to me last week. Hopefully I have an easier time, and I don't know what that is either. Hopefully I have an easier time getting that than I did getting this. But can you believe that why is he the only one sending me stuff? Why is Miguel, and I blacked out our addresses there. Why is Miguel the only one sending me stuff? You people all watch my stuff. Everybody should be sending me stuff. Miguel should not be the only one. Maybe he's setting the trend. No, but seriously, why aren't you sending me stuff? Please do. And I'm not complaining that I had to go through this process, but well, no, I am complaining. Of course I'm complaining. I'm not complaining about Miguel. Not at all. This is a Mexican problem, not a Miguel problem. So now he told me last night a little bit about this. I said, don't tell me. But he did tell me that he gets records. Sometimes when he sees some records cheap, he buys them. He says, because then maybe later he can use them for, trading or whatever. So he said, like I've got this record, but here I see it again for a good price, so I'll buy it again, and then maybe down the road. So he said he had some extras sitting around. He explained this to me last night, and that's what he sent. This is heavy. It's as I said, it's 7 pounds 4 ounces. I don't know what the fucking ounce is. But I'm gonna open it right now, and I'm very, very excited. I can't believe that it took me all this time. I was dying when I was coming home to open this. I was on the bus. I walked there, took the bus back. And also now that I've been talking all this time. So I'm gonna open this now. Here we go. I've got the blade pre-deployed to save on time. And by the way, you can see that they opened it at customs because it does have a, you can see the sticker was cut through. So let me see. I think I'm more excited than I'm letting on. I'm maybe just still kind of flummoxed by all the crap this morning. But I am very excited. I'm not sure what to expect here. Oh, very good packing job. This guy packs better than the person who sent me Kiss Animal Eyes the other day. Look at this nice, holy shit. Oh my God, these are new records. These are new records. At least the first one I see is, oh my God. I thought when he said he found them and he bought them because they were a good price, I thought he meant like at a yard sale or something. I'm just looking at the first record and it's a brand new record. Oh my God, and it's Iron Maiden. Jesus Christ, this is a triple album, The Legacy of the Beast. The three, now this is huge for, oh my God, I'm not gonna cry. I hope it doesn't seem like that, but man, I have a big attachment to this record because I was at all three of the shows that they recorded for this album. And I do have it on CD. And now how can I do this? I don't know what's below it. And I don't want to see until I do it. So I'll take this out without looking. Let me take this out. No, it seems that it's packaged in something else. Let me see if I can reach in. Okay. I'm trying not to look. Alright, so here. There it is. Oh my God. This is the tricolor. They released this in regular black, and they had it in three colors, the colors of the Mexican flag, red, white, and green. This is like 2,000 pesos in Mexico, which is $100 US. My God. Good God Almighty. And I'm going to do an unboxing. I'll do the, I want to talk about this. I've got a lot of material, I guess, for this. Oh my God. Unreal. The Legacy of the Beast tour. I talked about Live After Death the other day, and I was referencing this tour and these shows that I saw. I saw 4 shows on this tour. And I'd forgotten it was called The Legacy of the Beast. So this was recorded in Mexico City, and I was at all 3 shows. Oh my God. And Iron Maiden has the best. Iron Maiden and Kiss have the best packaging. Wow. All right, let me put that here. And now I'll reach for the next one. I don't know what's next. I'm going to close my eyes. All right, it's a single record. You can see it. I can't see it. Where's the, I want to make sure I'm holding it properly. This feels like the spine over here. Am I holding it correctly? Is it like this or like this? I'm going to open my eyes and see. I still can't see. Oh my God, ride the fucking lightning. Holy shit. And it's also new. Oh! Holy shit. Oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God. And I don't want to say too much about the record because I will do, I want to talk about this album, episodes for all of these. Oh my God. These are brand new, unopened, limited edition exclusive electric blue vinyl. I'm blown away. Oh my God, what's next? I'm still not looking. All right. Okay, I still don't know what this is. This feels like, so I guess it should be either like this or all right. What is this one? Tell me. Leave a comment down below and tell me what record I'm holding. I'm going to look right now. Oh, Kill 'Em All. Oh, now. Ha. I had just, that's unfortunate. That's bad timing for me. I just bought this last week. If you were paying attention to these, I did an unboxing of this last week. And this is Jump in the Fire Engine Red vinyl. I've said before, I don't really care about the colors. If I saw 2 that were the same price and everything, maybe I would buy the colored one. The thing that I'm kind of thinking of when I've been buying these records lately is I basically want to buy records that I had back then. I'm not interested. I stopped buying records in '89, so I'm not. I mean, I would love any record beyond that, but I'm not actively searching for anything beyond that. So I guess for those ones, for these old ones, I would like to have the black. I don't really care. If I had seen this and black in a store for the same price, maybe I would have bought the red. Yeah, maybe. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. Now I have two. It's funny. I bought this record originally in 1983. Got rid of all my records around late 90s or early 2000s maybe. And now all of a sudden I have 2 copies of this in a week. And I just listened to this today too. When I was walking to El Centro, to downtown, I mentioned that it took about an hour to walk, and I listened to Kill 'Em All. Now I'm not sure if I should use this as Miguel. Maybe I need Miguel's permission to use this as trade bait, or maybe I should keep this one a red one and use the other. I don't know if this is more, if this is easier to trade because it's unopened. Wow. Whoa. Oh. All right. So that's 3. I'll go for the next one. I can't. All right. Oh, this feels like a double album. It feels thick. Definitely a double album. Oh, Justice for All. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's why it's a double album. Oh my God. Dyer's Green vinyl. All of a sudden, I always thought it's so stupid. Why do people, I should say, the vinyl posers, these people that talk more about the color. This album looks beautiful. Can you believe that color is it's such a beautiful green? But they never talk about the music contained within the record. Oh my fucking God. But all of a sudden I'm excited to have a green one. Oh my God. This is my second favorite Metallica album after Master of Puppets. And maybe there's a theme here. I've got Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Justice for All. And there's at least one more in there. Oh! And there will be a proper review of this too. Oh, Miguel. You shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did. All right, let me reach in again. Is this the last one? Yeah, this is the last one. I know what this is. I think. He told me last night, I think. Is this Adele? Oh, Van Halen. Now, hold on. There is more. Hold on. Oh, what a huge surprise. Now, is this... it looks brand new. It looks in mint condition, but it's got I guess it is new. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's and I did talk about, not specifically this album, but I did the whole Van Halen discography. I think about 2 years ago, before Eddie Van Halen died, I went through their whole discography. Now I wonder is this a misprint, that it's like this and then upside down like that? Because it should be. I don't know. Is this a collector's? Is this a misprint? All right. My first Van Halen record since, I guess the last Van Halen record I bought was OU812 in 1988. Oh, all right. I will also give this a full treatment. Now, the reason I say, and there is one more, the reason I say Adele is when I was talking to Miguel on the phone last night, he did let it slip that he sent them an Adele album, because now he was wrong here, but he said that I said in one of these videos once that Lilia likes Adele or loves Adele or something, which I'm sure I never said, because I have no idea what Lilia's opinion of Adele is. But he said, I thought Lilia liked Adele, so I threw in an Adele album. I guess he found it for a good price. So I'm gonna guess. Oh no, this is a double album. Is that the last thing? Yeah, there's nothing else in there. I don't know if Adele put a double out. Is this Adele? It is, okay. All right. So this was for Lilia, and this, what is this called? This is called 30. I don't know if I've ever heard an Adele song in my life. And I don't know if Lilia likes her or not. Obviously if she does, I'll give it to her. But I don't think that not that she dislikes her. I've never heard Lilia ever mention Adele. I've never heard her in any way reference Adele. So I don't know. Oh my God, what a score. 4, what did I get here? 4? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 killer albums plus Adele. And I probably would have bought the Metallic albums I was going to buy. Kill 'Em All was the first one. I would have bought probably all of them up through Justice for All. I would have bought the ones that I had the records of way back. Justice was the last record I bought. I love the Black Album. I love Death Magnetic. If somebody wants to give them to me on vinyl, I would happily accept them, but they weren't on my radar to buy. These all were on my radar to buy. Now I need Master of Puppets, which is maybe my favorite album ever. It's a possibility. So I'll put this one down. All right. Wow. Let me make sure there's nothing else in there. Oh, and a handwritten note. That's equal to having another record. Unless the record was Master of Puppets, then that would be better than a handwritten note. I just want to make sure nothing else in there. Really, this is the most thoughtful thing. Let me see this. Hey Dan, I really like these Walmart pressings. Last year they had a really awesome sale, and I had to pick up extras to trade and whatnot. I think you'll dig them. The Legacy of the Beast, I had an extra from a few years back, and I wish I could have been at that show. I was. He mentioned that last night. No, he mentioned the Metallica shows in Mexico City last night when we spoke on the phone. I thought you should have that since you're at that show, so I guess he knows that. A few extras too, Van Halen 1984 and Adele for Lilia. You mentioned she liked her, and I'm sure I never mentioned that. You mentioned she liked her, and I had about 15 copies that I got in a lot. So I don't know why he had 50. Well, they came in a lot. Not a lot like a large abundance, but a lot like a group. I will keep this. I won't get it framed. I'm not going to go that far, but I will. I will. Honestly, I will treasure this. Very, very cool. Unbelievably thoughtful. That a guy that I don't even know. Ooh, and look at this sweat. That's the problem with gray shirts. It's hot. When I do these videos, I have to close my windows because it's so loud outside, so I get a little bit warm. The guy doesn't know me, and he sent me all these records. Unbelievable. And so now I've got a lot of material coming up for I want to talk about this album. If anybody wants to donate, I wouldn't want to suggest that, but this is unbelievably man, I can't even, there aren't words to say how much I really, really do appreciate this. Just to think that somebody, a stranger, this is, I guess, the power of the internet. One of the good things about the internet, that people do nice things like this. And to be fair, or not to be fair, to be, I don't believe in karma or any of that crap. But I have sent a lot of things to people too. My friend Kevin Montalban, I've sent him many shirts from El Chopo over the years. Jason McMaster from Dangerous Toys, I've sent him things. Often just friends, I've bought things for them. I know what some of my friends like, and sometimes I buy things. So I guess this is all part of the big things. Now, I've never bought anything quite to this extent. But I'm in shock. When I thought they were albums, I thought they were going to be old, beat-up records that Miguel found at a yard sale, a garage sale sign. I can't believe this. Look at that nice stack. I'm very excited about maybe about this one the most, even though I wouldn't have bought this, for one, because it was too probably the only reason was, well, two, it was far too expensive. $100 US in Mexico. No way I would spend anywhere near that much. Plus I have it on CD. So I had no need to buy it, but I'm very, very, maybe also because it was the first one that I opened from this package. I don't know what I'm going to do with Kill 'Em All, though. I would really like to have it. If somebody gives you a gift, you want to keep it. I don't want to re-gift it. And also, I like that it's cool. It says Jump in the Fire Engine Red vinyl. Haha, Jump in the Fire Engine Red. blown away, as I said. I don't know what else to say. So I think what I'm going to do now, I hadn't planned on this, but I think what I'll do now, because I feel very excited about this, and I still can't work my modem. No, of course, modem still doesn't work. Why would I expect it to work all of a sudden? I think I'm going to do an episode if I want to talk about this album. A Metallica one for sure. Maybe I'll do Ride the Lightning. I'll do maybe 1984. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go shower and shave and do another video, and I'll pretend like it's a whole new day, and I'll put it up on a whole new day, but it's really the same day as today. So I think that's what I'll do next. So again, Miguel, unbelievable. I seriously, what am I going to say? I'm blown away. I've already said that a couple of times. I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I'm in awe of you. What a nice guy. That you're in a position that you can do that, and that you would help some. It's not help, but that you would do something, such a nice thing for somebody. Just that you don't even know, a stranger. I feel like I just need to go put this on a loop and just say thank you again and again and again. I guess by the time this video gets up, it's going to be a few days from now. But thank you again, Miguel, so much. Really, you're the best. I'm repeating myself. It's like I can't turn myself off. Nobody's ever done anything like this for me. But so one last thank you to Miguel. And thank you for the maybe 2 people that watch this. Who would watch it? Miguel, maybe Kirk, I think, would watch it. Maybe Mike Pratt. Maybe Dallas, my friend Dallas. I video chatted with him on Friday for over 2 hours. We talked a lot about music. I think he listens to, I think, my videos as kind of his like podcast. I think he said he puts them on, he listens to them while he's doing stuff at work or at home. So for anybody who's watching, thank you for watching. And I know this was a little bit boring, but this turned out to be a great thing for me. Thank you, Miguel, so much. And thank you for anybody who watched. And that's also back to my regularly scheduled, I want to talk about this album next.